Nouns. So many mid-late games, as long as you can get there in one piece.
We're going to start off. Nouns needing to be able to win this early lane and starting off with a first blood. Celery is going to go down. Gunner will clean it up with a boulder from downtown. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, we also have a fight on boulder smash. They're going to go for the power runes here, and it is going to be tough. So, Haste rune for Quinn, big pickup. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Moo's going to take a little bit of aggro here from Duraccio, and not much Moo can do to fight back, particularly in a 1v2, but up against Frost Armor and his Harpy. In fact, Moo may have stayed a little bit too long. The Lotus might be able to keep him alive. We'll see whether or not Duraccio wants to complete it, and he does manage to get that kill. Celery picks it up with a bit of lightning. Duraccio is going to take a lot of damage on his way out, but managed to dodge the Bram.
They really want this Weaver bottom before the time lapse comes out. This is when Duraccio is still susceptible on this lane. You have so much nuke damage. You want the urn charge.
Hit it with the blood grenade. He's got stick charges. Nice silence. Coming out, the support from Tofu might just be enough to change this fight. Duraccio final hit comes in, so they do trade out cores.
And they get a lot of the Chen creeps off this, honestly.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying he's got no teleport and no TP scrolls, so it's going to be a 2-for-1 in that regard.
So you traded Chen creeps and the Weaver for 2 on the Nouns. You get an urn charge off the death for Moo, so a little extra potential there off the max Cinder build. Lanes are going to start to build up here, and I mean, Celery, he got so much out of that bottom, man. This Chen is
look at this
powerhouse.
rotation. Ravage straight up into the Meteor Hammer with the supports coming in from behind to silence him and make sure there's no chance of getting off a Sunder.
I'm surprised Hector lingered this long up here. He'd already thrown out the Sunder. I mean, this is a hammer tide, a tough lane to stand on when he has the mana for the Ravage. Connection's just too easy here. Pressure the tower. Can Hector come back this lane? Probably not still, unless Nouns are willing to rotate more cores up here, which you could do, as you're still holding on to this Magnetize on Gunner. Just not found the opportunity to use it.
Oh, he really hasn't. Duraccio will accept first round stun, which is going to set up into Gunner. Now, he's already popped the Shikuchi, but he does have time lapse, and they don't have enough control. And Moo doesn't have his level 6 yet.
He is
just a little bit away, but is not going to be able to get it. Meanwhile, Quinn, very efficient use of his Arcane. Going to get on top of him. Silence and the stuns. K1 Hector doesn't really have much help coming in. They're going to use the Rolling Thunder. Last bit of damage required is going to have to come from Quinn, but they do manage to get off the Sunder onto the support. Yamson is going to be sacrificed to keep K1 Hector alive, and he will have to TP back all the way back to the fountain, so it's not even like for Gamin Gladiators, as much of their success throughout the season has been based around him and his playstyle, which that did become weaker with some changes in the game. But it seems like Gamin Gladiators have maybe found a position for Ace to really take over the game.
That hit
again. Nice hit with the Terrorize. Line it up into the sun. Gunner easily has the control to bring down the Weaver.
And this is going to be Nouns' biggest target the whole game. Duraccio, we've seen him on this Weaver before, right? He has some bad deaths, but this is also a hero reline.
If they get around, just around this corner and find him, maybe it's possible. Slow him down, get on top of things, so all the Ravage are going to go out. Big burst damage and no mana and silence. Too much for Hector to deal with here.
Really nice connection, just enough reach.
The worst part for Nouns is they were making a smoke move at this.
There's also just not a huge amount of control for Pangolier in the late game. One of the things, I mean,
yeah.
I saw Steenie talk about they knew this Tango was coming. I feel like everybody knew it was coming. Can you stop it anyway?
Magnetize builds up, kills not only the Chen, but also...
That's pretty valuable. Honestly, very valuable spells that Nouns are trying to throw on the Weaver. Pretty much useless, and you don't have the physical to burst him yet. If Moo can get this Radiance untouched, I think you have a decent shot contesting.
Yeah, but he's about to be ganked. Ace is going to jump forward with that Blink Dagger. Anchor already locking him down, trying to see if he can land the Meteor, and he does manage to. With a Swashbuckle to follow it up, they've got this kill. Moo is going to find his Radiance delayed even further. You saw, we have 3 different cores on Nouns that are all trying to get that next big item, but the pressure is
damage and tank ability coming out, and you don't have Rolling Thunder control. This Axe is gonna do work if you let Quinn get to it.
Oh, jump onto the 2 of them with the double Ravage, with the Meteor. What an opportunity from Ace, just like that. Cutting 2 down right in front of your tier 3. What? Who needs a Roshan?
Yeah, Roshan be damned. You died enough gold to force these plays. High ground goes wrong. We've seen it go very wrong in this meta.
they're actually going to skip past this tier 2 because they want the pressure in here as quick as possible. Now, Layla's going to be in some trouble here with Inkswell coming in from the Weaver. Top of the Brambles, though. They have the Meteor Hammer. Lots of AoE damage. He gets off the Terrorize, but actually a roll-up from Quinn dodges that fear, and they immediately put the damage onto the ranged barracks. Pele's going to be dying soon. Nouns, they're missing their timing. They still don't have that Radiance on the Brewmaster quite ready to take this engagement, and Gamin Gladiators are going to punish him for it. In fact, they're going to chase after Moo. Moo has to use the Primal Split. Otherwise, there was danger of him being locked down, but his Brew may be dying immediately. This last Brewling, it's in trouble. It's going to be chased down. He's gone. He's dead. It doesn't even matter if he has buyback if you don't have the Primal Split.
Still doesn't have the Radiance. That's your level 2 ult down in a flash before Hector was even willing to come back. Might just be some more breathing room right now for Nouns as they hold this game steady. And now they're looking for their own pickoff. Once more, Gunner will find the catch.
With this beautiful combination, Bedlam rolling boulder, but the heroes are tanky. Got off the pipe, and now it's a problem. Gunner, half-health, rolling thunder, completely chain setting him down. No way to be able to get out. Now just scrambling here. K1 Hector, he's going to be in some trouble.
Buyback from Gunner.
Trying to fight back into these heroes, but he is lacking in the teammates to do so. The buybacks are going to be coming in. They do manage to get off the thunder, but immediately time-lapse rectifies that, but if Gunner rolls back in, it's the stun, but K1 Hector needs to be able to retreat. This Titanner is constantly playing in his face, constantly slowing him down.
Man.
And K1 Hector, he's going to go for a desperate TP away. Their damage are going to come too quickly, though, and now Nouns are left perhaps broken as they have 3 heroes dead with no buyback, and they do not have the lanes pushed in either.
Yeah, that's exactly what Gunner is trying to do right now. He says, Gamson, make as much space as possible. I will try and clear up some lanes with this buyback that yielded nothing.
Gamin Gladiators made the read, and now they know they're outside of position here. They're immediately going to pounce on it. Gamin Gladiators read you like a book, and they will slam that book shut as they get these 2 pickups, and into the base they go to now finish it off.
Quinn just burning Hector's man out as well. I mean, everything is around Ace. Go with Ace. Follow his jumps. The man has led you very far. He'll continue to lead you farther here.
Once again, it's under you, Gunner. He just has to, but shredded. That heart doesn't mean anything for him anymore.
So much for a tanky meta. Yeah, game 1 in the books here with a very, very fast Chen lineup from Gaming. And if you're Nouns, you're going into game 2, you're thinking, how do we slow this team down, right? That is all you're thinking about right now. Is it heroes? Is it players? Is it a play style thing? Do we need stronger lanes, more auras of our own? Something happens.
Gladiators, and there's no other way to say it. That game 1 was a stomp, Avery.
Yeah, that was a bit of a one exchange, but of course that's
So a ward to be able to see this rotation coming out from Grimshow, Gamson.
Oh, we got another one. Okay, no worries here. Just double Frost Ogre Mage for the first 4 minutes.
See, they block in Celery, but the support is coming in. 3 versus 3. Celery is likely to die here as the Inkswell helps finish him off, and that is first blood. 4.5 minutes.
Vector, but honestly, there's just not much in the meta that people are building towards, so it's another game of like bend on the lanes, but don't break and get that one fight. Man, this ice armor has done work top, but first blood for Moo is also going to be pretty damn nice here for Nouns.
Trying for a kill here. The top lane. Stun off. Trying to block away Tofu, but he's close enough for the avalanche, and that's more than enough. Underneath the acid spray. 2 heroes hitting you and a neutral creep. Healthy amount of damage. Moo falls in his lane.
And this is where Gaming are happy with the lanes.
Sticks already. Nouns know it's a tough target to go for, so they're going to try and find something else here. Quinn, he's going to be caught trying to hit the jungle. Good Illuminate Blast flips him there on the side, and Quinn will die. Nouns do successfully find an opening, and they needed it real badly because these lanes are not going well for them at all.
Time to dissolve him and get some skirmishing done.
Nice toss back into the bear. If he gets a root, this is all but guaranteed to be a kill on Gunner. Doesn't even need the root. The damage is there to finish up with the blood grenade. Yamsen's going to be slowed down with that diffuser blade. The inhibit going to work. Nice attempt there with the block in. Keeps the heroes out, even if the bear is still able to chase down Yamsen a bit. Maybe even chase him enough down underneath the tower. No response from Nouns. They really just cannot seem to handle this army that's going to be pushing them down.
Yeah, out of nowhere, right? Ace, he took the station, says, hey, your Spectre gets some free jungle time.
How free is it going to be, though, because he's immediately going to jump over to join on this tiny kill. Good timing, because Ace was just threatening him there in the bottom lane. So not only does he get away from a gank, but he also gets to join in on a kill. And that is the power of the Spectre. Throw in Shallow Grave on somebody. They're getting these heals. They get a hand of gone. It's a huge amount of first heal. Oh, straight through the portal. There's going to be the follow-up here, though. The Tuck's going to fall in. Yamsen joins in on this as well. Thanks to the Spectre, they're able to kill
and the bear
immediately and get the bear. Now they're going to be able to chase down Tofu on top of that one. So while Gamin Gladiators thought they had the one up there, Tofu taking a quick pit stop to grab as many Lotuses. He knows he's dead, so he might as well get what he can off the map. Him is going to be obviously massively outmatched, but you can see there's just a lot more space for CS for the Alchemist.
And BKB is already done, and they're instantly smoking down. Dyrachyo wants to put it to use.
And he's going to go straight for the Spectre, straight for the enemy carry. Inkswell quickly dispels that stun.
Yeah,
good idea from Yamsen to rush that shard.
It's going to be pretty valuable, this game.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, Moo trying to get out the shard, blocking him in. Oh no, Lelis, that wasn't what he wanted to have happen. Moo, he's got a vacuum, but there's nothing to actually get off of that vacuum. The Spectre leaves. K1 Hector's like, you guys are supposed to be setting up for
Game was fast. This one, it's going to be even faster. See if you have the answer.
And frankly, it doesn't look like Nouns are ready for it. No Crimson Guard just yet on the Darkseer, which would do a lot to be able to dissuade this threat of the bear. Gunner's trying to stop him, but the damage just keeps on chipping away from the lone druid. He's going to take that tower without much really needed from him. All in, that's pretty nice. And they take advantage of it, though. They're still trying to go for that bear. Toss back from Tofu, catching. That's just what they needed to really ensure they could take this tier 3 without much fuss. In fact, Dyrachyo's just blinking in boldly, seeing what's up, getting some information down, and they're going to hit barracks now.
Where's your damage? The damage test has returned to round 2. You're once again just found lacking, right? The state.
Well, this belt, and it put him inside the snowball. That allowed Moo to be able to get back, but the bear is saved by the Shallow Grave. Even if they get the damage, go through all this HP, they still can't get there. Dyrachyo is going to clean up at least Yamsen. The others limp back to the fountain, barely alive. A lane of barracks before the 20-minute marker. Gamin Gladiators, they are not messing around here. They are kicking Nouns out of this tournament in record speed.
They are looking for the lower bracket speed run for sure at this point. Another toss back. Hector, you got a blade bail.
Nowhere, nobody will be able to bail him out. They'll take him down eventually. Harpoon pulling back in. Move, gonna be in some trouble. Knock up in the air. Once again, a snowball save is there, but this time around he can't reset. Gets off the vacuum blast. Damage to follow it up. Gamin Gladiators are extremely healthy. They've got
keeping their heroes in the fight, being able to take it. A pickoff would be a godsend right now. The shield rune might prevent it.
That's going to be a problem, but maybe they can kill Tofu instead. Pretty fast elimination there, but Quinn is now going to be joining in with the double damage. They really got to watch out for that one.
K1 Hector, no man's land.
He's stuck. Nowhere he can really go. They thought they could chase for more, but guess again, Dyrachyo's here now to be able to get more pickoffs. Lelis is going to die next. 2 dead on the side of Nouns, and a push that's on its way. Do they want to...
It all has to come from Moo, and Lelis getting on the front line right now. To wall the bear. Looking for the back into the...
They're trying so hard, but he keeps them away with the avalanche move. Doesn't get that initiated.
We got 4.
Oh, maybe he does. Any follow-up to that. The blast goes out. Now Lelis tries to jump in, but they're also damn healthy. They're all grouped up, yes, but the Shadow Wave just instantly full heals them all.
Got 1 bear out of it, so resummon from Ace.
Yeah, if they can actually get back to the fountain somehow, but K1 Hector, he's going to be slowed down. Not Gamin Gladiators is worried about him. Maybe they will. They're going to get the toss back and finish him off that way while taking the buildings in style. Gamin Gladiators, they're ending this one right now with 40 seconds left on the enemy carry. Not that he's much of a factor, to be honest. The Harpoon pull him right back in. No force staff out of this one. Gamin Gladiators have all the answers to Nouns. They are giving them absolutely no room. They didn't just choke them out, they knocked them out.
This was pretty much a slaughter. I mean, there's just no fight back. Way too fast, way too quick out of the gate. Every objective down again by 25 minutes here. You're gonna have a found defense, but of course, the Tiny's not only gonna toss you back, he's gonna toss you straight out of the tournament. And Nouns will be defeated in a swift 2-0 as Gaming show why they are still one of, if not the best team in the world over the course of the year.
And they do it their way too. They do it with a strategy that not many are employing.